to my hair, of course. But good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Oh, just so you guys know, the lighting is gonna be kind of crazy in this clip because it's like fast moving clouds, partly cloudy, partly sunny today. So the clouds are moving really fast and the sun is just like coming in and getting really bright, and then it's getting overcast again. So the lighting's gonna be crazy, but it is what it is. Sorry if this grosses you out, skip ahead, but I have had some raging acne. These real pimple patches are my favorite. I use the blue package, the Miracle Patch, and it does wonders. This is my new makeup bag. Isn't it adorable? The Posh Peanut American Girl collaboration. And I'm keeping my stuff in a Ziploc bag inside so that the bag doesn't get damaged. The plan for today is to pop into Hollywood Studios because I feel like I haven't been in a little while. I'm violently craving a Ronto wrap, and I really wanted the breakfast one, to be honest, but I'm not gonna make it for the breakfast one, so I'm just going for a Ronto wrap and a black half cold brew. I thought we could have just like a little chatty time, hang out, one of my favorite, most immersive areas, and just be chill. I feel like that sentence that I just said was easily one of the most cringy things I've ever said on a vlog. Like, just be chill. We have all these gnats in our house, which the first year we lived here was like a serious problem. Second year I didn't see like any. This year we're back to having them, and maybe it's because I let my guard down, but I have definitely been keeping fruit out on the counter, which I guess I have to stop doing. And I know that's a problem. Also, a lot more sweet treats than we did last year because we were getting married, so we weren't really eating many sweet treats. And then another thing I think that's causing the issue, see the sun. Just like, we're gonna ignore for the rest of this, but another thing that I think may be causing the issue is I've gotten a couple succulents recently, and maybe they came in on those. One of my favorite additions to my makeup routine is this Tula Espresso for your under eyes. It's like just a little balm, and I just use my finger because I don't want it to like mix with whatever other products I have on. It's like a shimmery, moisturizing, kind of caffeinated under eye balm, but I really love like the bronzy, shimmery color. I'm not sure if they still have it on their website, but Tula did have a color picker for you to choose which one would match best, because they have different shades for this one versus their rose eye balm, which is what I was using previously. So, and I just dab it on, but I think technically you're supposed to like smudge it on with the stick itself. But the caffeination just gives like a really nice cooling sensation under your eyes, which helps with puffiness, and I like the shimmer, of course. It's getting to that point in the year where I can almost wear bronzer again, which I'm really excited about because I stopped wearing bronzer when my tan fades, which is usually around like December-ish, just like not out in the sun as much. The sun is not as strong anymore, and so my tan fades, and then I don't wear bronzer because it doesn't match with like the rest of my complexion. March in Orlando is when the sun starts getting strong again. Like, the UV hasn't gone above 10 yet, but it has been at an 8, so I have been getting some sun, and that means that my body's gonna start getting tan. And then because I wear face sunscreen, my face doesn't get tan, which is why I do start bronzing, but I don't think I'm quite at that point yet because I don't want it to look drastically different. So I do tend to wait. It is supposed to be rainy later on this afternoon, but I'm not sure if I'll still be in the park. So I don't know if it's worth bringing a rain jacket or an umbrella. It has already been pushing later and later in the day just from my monitoring of it over yesterday and this morning, so I'm not even sure if it's actually going to happen at all just because it's already been moving so far late. So far late is not good grammar, but you guys get it. I don't usually do concealer right on a pimple because I used to have viral acne, and you could spread to other parts if your makeup tools touched those places. These are just normal pimples from like eating junk food, so it's not like gonna hurt anything to touch the brush to them, but that's something I did not know when I actually had the viral acne. It didn't start for me until late high school and all through college and after, and it took me forever to diagnose and get it all healed up. But if you have viral acne or cystic acne and absolutely none of the creams or treatments are working for you, I would really recommend using brushes. Clean them frequently and don't touch the actual makeup brushes to your face, especially if you have open acne wounds, because you'll basically just spread it to other places. It'd be like if someone had the flu and just like came in and like kissed everybody. Like that flu is just gonna spread everywhere. These are like intense pimples, as you can see, because even the concealer did not cover them up, but I hate to cake on makeup. Just gonna do a couple dots there while I do my blush and let it kind of dry and get thicker, I guess. I feel like I need a refresh on my blush. I'm not like super obsessed with the color or placement anymore, but like I don't know enough about blush to know even like what to change up. I'm really good at like refreshing my eyeshadow and changing up what I do for my eyeshadow, but for blush, for some reason, I feel like very uninformed, and so I don't know like if I did change it, what I would change. To blend this, I'm literally just tapping in the same spot over and over again, like I'm not moving it around. It's kind of another trick I learned when I had acne, is like if you move your makeup brush or sponge as you're blending it, then you're just going to spread the product thinly, and if you just tap it in the same spot over and over again, you'll cover it up, and then you can tap around to blend the edges of the product. I learned a lot about full coverage makeup when I had acne problems, which is sad but also just a necessity, because when you have serious acne, you just feel like, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but like for me, when I had this serious acne problem, I felt like there was no hope. Like it was something that I was always gonna have. It's absolutely not the case. I know now like what gives me acne. I've been loving also these Jumbo NYX or NYX eyeshadow crayons. I have, what do you take the bottom off so that I could push it up, because I saw a TikTok showing that you could do that. It's not necessarily like designed this way, but there's so much product in here and they give you no way to move it up. But anyways, this is the color Frosting, and I just like do it in the corner and then just like drag it across. It doesn't really like sit on my eyes super well, and or I have greasy eyelids, I'm not sure, which sounds really gross, but like it does not, like it creases really easily is what I'm trying to say, and there's probably a solution for it. I just do like a little because it helps my powder eyeshadows stick. I'm still using this Moon Dust by Urban Decay, and this is the shade Cosmic. It's just like a white iridescent shade. I do a little bit on the pad of my finger and I just tap it on the inner corner. It just gives a nice inner corner shimmer. I'm still using the NYX or NYX brow glue, but I switched to clear. I think they were out of my taupe shade one, and so I switched to clear because it just needed something, and they were out for a long time, and now I can't go back. I am gonna do my brows and eyes off camera so that I can get close to my mirror, but I'll rejoin you guys after for my outfit. Okay, outfit, hair, makeup, all complete. Hopefully you can't hear the dryer going crazy in the background, but these are the ears that I've chosen for today. My black classic mini ears with the black and white polka dot bow. I've gone for this cutesy little brown and white layered tank top. They're actually attached, which I love. Super simple crop little bow. And then my black athletic shorts, because I'm kind of in like the cutesy on top, comfy on the bottom kind of style right now for summer. So that's what I've gone for. And the mission, like I've said, is Ronto wrap and a black half cold brew. So without further ado, let's go do that. hopefully not too loud, because I got a Hidden Disney pin pack. I like the blue series better. I don't know, B or A or whatever wave it is. I'm not that serious into pin collecting, but I like the blue ones better than the pink ones because they have the ear headbands. And this is what I have working so far for my traders. Don't know what I'm gonna get or what I'm gonna get rid of, but I separated my pin boards into ones that I've pulled or traded for that I think are actually really cute that I don't want to get rid of, and then these are the ones that I'm willing to trade. So now I have 3 working pin boards, but let's just open this up. I can't remember if these are individually wrapped or not. They are not. Okay. First, I got a castle, and it's got purple on it. Wow, it's the Haunted Mansion. This is really cool. Okay, I'm a fan of the Haunted Mansion castle. I might keep that. And then pirate ear headband. This is a really good pull. They're keeping them behind the counter here in Hollywood Studios, and so you can't feel the bags, but I'm really excited about these. I might actually keep them because I'm trying to get all the ears headbands, and I haven't been super successful. I did get one. It was Ariel, and I actually traded it because I don't really care about Ariel that much, but I'm really excited about that. I've put them on the back to remind myself that I don't want to get rid of them. So yeah, now I'm just chilling here in the shade, and I'm gonna finish my Black Cap Cobra. Okay, you guys, I'm back in my car. If you want a true representation of me going to the Disney parks in the middle of the week without Woody, this is basically what it's like. I come in, I eat stuff, I spend money, and then I go home. So thirsty for water. The amount of Cocoa Puffs on my Cocoa Puff cold brew was actually really disappointing. I could have used about 80% more than what I got, but that's okay. They were super busy. I should have thought about the fact that I was going at lunchtime, so please ignore my air conditioning sound. It's way too hot for me to not use it. It was so beautiful starting out this morning, but I think just like me walking and raising my body temperature made me hotter, so words. I picked up something. I hopefully will post this vlog on or after Easter so that Woody doesn't see, but I got him this shirt. It was the only medium left. It's by Results. The design is literally so cute. Like, I can't even begin to explain. What really got me though was Sunny Eclipse. Let me see, there he is. Like, you never see Sunny Eclipse representation. These are like the most classic Magic Kingdom characters I have ever seen, so I'm totally obsessed. I mean, Country Bear Jamboree, you've got even the Hatbox Ghost, and it's pastel. It's adorable, so I'm gonna put this in his Easter basket. Other things that I got him were a couple pairs of socks to wear to work, because he's always asking for more socks to wear to work. And then I also got him a massive Sand Cloud beach towel. Last time we went to the beach, we just had a personal size Sand Cloud. It's technically supposed to fit 2 people, but it barely does. It's essentially a single person size. So I got him a massive one, the party size, and I figured we could just fold it if it's just us 2. I actually am picking him up at the airport. He had his schedule changed just a little bit, and so I'm actually picking him up today in a couple hours, but that's why I came earlier. It was like moderately busy. I think I should have clipped at the beginning of how long the wait time was for Rise of the Resistance, but I think that they must have only been using 1 track or something, because it didn't seem like it should have been that long. The line wasn't even full, so I don't really understand what was going on there. But I don't know if any of you are gonna ask, but I'll just say now, this is what my hair has been doing recently. I've been braiding it to sleep. I've been braiding my hair to sleep for like years, but recently I've just taken on a more low-key, laid-back Florida lifestyle, and so that includes me just not doing my hair. So waking up, hashtag woke up like this. Sorry, I know I'm just like the cringiest millennial. I am cusp millennial Gen Z. So anyways, I could ramble on for hours and I'm sure you guys don't want that. What time is it? I'm probably gonna head to pick up Woody, and I don't need to wear these anymore. I better hide this in my backpack because otherwise he's gonna ask me what I got. You know what I never talked about with you guys officially, I feel, is I never actually talked about going to see Zed. Truly one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I have been a fan of Zed since they came out with Clarity, which many of you may say, well, you're a fake fan then because you only like their, you know, first song, or you only like them after that song. Wrong. I have loved everything he has put out since he's been putting it out. It didn't cross my mind to go see him live, and when I saw he was performing for Mardi Gras, I was like, this is my chance. I love Zed. He is an incredible DJ and incredible creative, and I had the time of my life. I inserted as many clips as I possibly could take into that vlog, so hopefully you guys liked it. And anyways, now I am gonna go ahead to pick up Woody, and I'm gonna end off the vlog here just because I wanted to show you guys like what it looks like, a quick what it looks like morning with me in Orlando living, Florida living, Disney living, if you will. So yeah, like I always say, like this video, subscribe. If you don't, comment down below. It's always fun. I would love to respond to your comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. Wow, I'm just still so awkward. Like, it's a problem. Anyways, bye!